John Paul Ivor, centre half back, number 6, and James Kennefick is number 7. The left half back, Kevin Tatton, partners Kieran Walsh in the middle of the park, 8 and 9 we have there. Jack McGrath wears number 10. Luke Duggan Murray is a centre half forward and a man with plenty of flair. He wears the number 11 shirt. Daniel Moynihan is the captain, wearing number 12, the left half forward. And at number 13, Kevin Moynihan. In the full forward line is Josh Bushang. He wears number 14. And the man that has played for Cork, Brian Hartnett, a man that they will have to keep an eye on, wears the number 15 shirt for Russell Rovers. Michael Mannion is their banished door. Noel Furlong and Owen Ivers, part of the backroom team and selection committee. And as you know, a man that lifted the All-Ireland trophy here with CONAHY in 2008, Paul Buggy, is the banished door for CONAHY Shamrocks. A big night for Paul. It's a big night for Kevin Healy and Brian Rossiter and Dermot Healy, a man that's had tremendous success as a coach of hurling teams as well. Michael, that's the personnel we've been given. We haven't been given any late changes. We might see that if it does happen. If you've heard anything when I was announcing that, you might tell me.
No, the only thing I heard, Brendan, is a bit of news for myself. I just want to say hello to my own daughter. She's a big day coming up the end of this year now, and they're off travelling to get an item of clothing. Won't say what today. And she's had great success, so delighted for her. They're travelling home. As I say, she said yes to the dress.
Okay, yes to the dress. Well, fair play, Diane, and well done. And we wish everybody across the world today, there's people from all the parishes taking part this week, and that they are, wherever you are across the world, we wish you well and hope you enjoy the games as well. Now, just before we go into the hurling and get the throw in here from the Galway referee, the 9-county boxing final in Dublin today, Paulstown's Nathan O'Hara lost to Lee Gallagher of Meath. Zach O'Hara lost to Tom Stokes Mullingar. Joshua Dowling beat Josh Finn. It was a knockout in round 1. And Cueva Foley beat Ava Toohey of Offaly. Marble City, Jack Johnson best Patrick Heron Offaly. Callan boxer Tony O'Reilly lost young Jamie Tang 3-2, and Carlos Paddy Carty lost to Michael Cash of Meath. Tollerton's Ben Reid beat Killian Duffy Dundalk. Elliot Rice beat Jacob Elliott, and Gorey, he's from Gorey, I should say, Jacob Elliott Gorey, and that comes in from Ollie O'Neill. And thanks, Ollie, for keeping us up to date in boxing here as well. CONAHY formed their huddle on the Davin end, the canal end, as we always call it for all our listeners. Wherever you are, if you're listening to the parish of CONAHY, if you're in the parish of Clyne and County Cork, you're from Tullerone or from the parish of Father O'Neill's, not too far from Russell Rovers, we wish you well down there in Cork. All the people in Immo Keely, but all the people across Carlow, Kilkenny, we do hope you enjoy our coverage this afternoon, or this evening I should say now. The floodlights are on. Still John Paul Ivor, centre half back, number 6, and James Kennefick is number 7. The left half back, Kevin Tatton, partners Kieran Walsh in the middle of the park, 8 and 9 we have there. Jack McGrath wears number 10. Luke Duggan Murray is a centre half forward and a man with plenty of flair. He wears the number 11 shirt. Daniel Moynihan is the captain, wearing number 12, the left half forward. And at number 13, Kevin Moynihan. In the full forward line is Josh Bushang. He wears number 14. And the man that has played for Cork, Brian Hartnett, a man that they will have to keep an eye on, wears the number 15 shirt for Russell Rovers. Michael Mannion is their banished door. Noel Furlong and Owen Ivers, part of the backroom team and selection committee. And as you know, a man that lifted the All-Ireland trophy here with CONAHY in 2008, Paul Buggy, is the banished door for CONAHY Shamrocks. A big night for Paul. It's a big night for Kevin Healy and Brian Rossiter and Dermot Healy, a man that's had tremendous success as a coach of hurling teams as well. Michael, that's the personnel we've been given. We haven't been given any late changes. We might see that if it does happen. If you've heard anything when I was announcing that, you might tell me.
No, the only thing I heard, Brendan, is a bit of news for myself. I just want to say hello to my own daughter. She's a big day coming up the end of this year now, and they're off travelling to get an item of clothing. Won't say what today. And she's had great success, so delighted for her. They're travelling home. As I say, she said yes to the dress.
Okay, yes to the dress. Well, fair play, Diane, and well done. And we wish everybody across the world today, there's people from all the parishes taking part this week, and that they are, wherever you are across the world, we wish you well and hope you enjoy the games as well. Now, just before we go into the hurling and get the throw in here from the Galway referee, the 9-county boxing final in Dublin today, Paulstown's Nathan O'Hara lost to Lee Gallagher of Meath. Zach O'Hara lost to Tom Stokes Mullingar. Joshua Dowling beat Josh Finn. It was a knockout in round 1. And Cueva Foley beat Ava Toohey of Offaly. Marble City, Jack Johnson best Patrick, Heron Offaly, Callan Boxer, Tony O'Reilly lost young Jamie Tang 3-2, and Carlos Paddy Carty lost to Michael Cash of Meath. Tollerton's Ben Reid beat Killian Duffy Dundalk. Elliot Rice beat Jacob Elliott, and Gorey, he's from Gorey, I should say, Jacob Elliott Gorey, and that comes in from Ollie O'Neill, and thanks Ollie for keeping us up to date in boxing here as well. CONAHY formed their huddle on the Davin end, the canal end, as we always call it for roller listeners. Wherever you are, if you're listening to the parish of CONAHY, if you're in the parish of Clyne in County Cork, you're from Tullerone or from the parish of Father O'Neill's, not too far from Russell Rovers, we wish you well down there in Cork. All the people in Immo Keely, but all the people across Carlow, Kilkenny, we do hope you enjoy our coverage this afternoon, or this evening I should say now. The floodlights are on, still bright, there's a bit of a stretch in the evenings. It's 1 minute to 5 or 4, we are ready to get going, and Michael, we've been waiting a while, but we're here now, and off we go.
Yeah, it seems to have been a long build up to it, but now here we are, and the ball is thrown in, Brendan.
Yes indeed, referee Sean Stack throwing in. We have a man of the match competition as well, and it is the Cork men going on the first run, and number 8 Kevin Tatton made a break towards the 65 in the CONAHY half of the park. Now they're all shoveling for possession at the moment. They've given you both lineups, but it is the corner forward comes out with it, Kevin Moynihan, and there was a pullback on Kevin Moynihan there, and it's a quick time to get a free, but Josh Biosang is going across to take this to full forward for Russell Rovers. He's outside the 45, 15 metres in from the sideline on the Cusack stand side, and he robs a yard or two, which all hurlers do. Now Michael, all these fellas can stick these over, but for his confidence, it's early. He's got to get the first one.
Yeah, it's a big, huge one for him because it's a different setting today. But he seems to have an extremely small hurl. I know fellas like small hurls now. This fella was nearly carried under his arm. But anyway,
it's a 28, is it? He strikes it well.
Missed it.
He's missed it. You see, that's pressure. It's a little bit of nerve, so it's a wide for Russell Rovers, and it's CONAHY with the puck out. Pádraig Delaney is in the goal for CONAHY. He's in an all yellow shirt. It's a beautiful goalkeeper's jersey in actual fact, similar to one that Mickey wore back in the day with the Cats, and he hadn't got the sash down the middle, but the same brand of yellow. Big ball gathered on the half forward line. The midfielder Kieran Walsh worked his way back for Russell Rovers, but CONAHY work hard and go for a strike there. John Milan, the CONAHY number 11, he had a strike at that midway between the 20 metre line and the 45, gets it across towards Tom Phelan. Tom feeds it back to the middle of the park, and that's Donald Brennan, and Donald makes no mistake. CONAHY are up and running here in Croke Park. 1.5 minutes played. Nice bit of work, Michael. Held possession well. Good finish by Brennan.
Yeah, John Mullen did very well there. He was worked very hard in the middle, won that ball, laid it back out, and great finish by Donald Brennan.
Ross Walsh is in the goal for Russell Rovers. Big ball from him down to the 65. Lovely stick work from the centre forward, who's been put under a bit of pressure. That should be a CONAHY ball. I think it is. The linesman has said it's a CONAHY ball, but he looked to have controlled it brilliantly at first, and then it didn't work out for him. But it is a sideline ball to CONAHY. If you just joined us, it's KCLR 96 FM live from Croke Park for AIB Club Championship weekend. Now we have a man of the match competition as well, so stay listening. If your decision matches that of Michael Walsh, remember the chance to win a €25 fuel voucher for Marble City Fuels, and thanks to Colin and all the lads. Here's massive sideline cut for CONAHY, breaks outside the 20 metre line. They're all struggling to get a bit of possession, and James Kennefick has got it. Good name in East Cork, and Kennefick gets it to the left half back position. Daniel Moynihan, the captain, is back there helping him out. He sends it down towards the middle of the field, but it's intercepted by Eddie Delaney of CONAHY. Eddie Delaney has done well on the Cusack stand side, knocks it to his midfield partner Donald Brennan. He got the first point. Donald hits that towards the corner forward, but if it was rounders it'll be out. If it was cricket it'll be out for a 4. It ran dead over the end line, sideline in actual fact, because the linesman has the flag up, and CONAHY tried to vary at that time, but Russell Rovers have a sideline cut, but they're 1 metre from their own goal line in the Hill 16 Cusack stand corner, and it's hit with a plumb and driven down towards the 45. Russell Rovers will try and control it. The grass is not the longest in Croke Park. There's a bit of ground hurling now as CONAHY go forward. Now Russell defend again outside their 20 metre line. There's a fresh air there from somebody. There's 4 Russell Rovers players, there's 3 CONAHY Shamrocks, and they're all scrumming for possession. 3 minutes gone. CONAHY leading 1 point to no score. Donald Brennan with that score, and eventually the ball comes out of that ruck, and Russell Rovers clear it over towards the Hogan stand side, but that pass is overcooked, and CONAHY will have line ball midway between the 65 and 45 on the Hill 16 end of Croke Park. Michael.
Yeah, Russell Rovers playing a very, very defensive game. They have only 2 men in the full forward line, and they have nearly no half forward line at the moment. They're all drifting back down the field. 3 CONAHY players free at the moment, but they're packing their defence. They're playing a sweeper, and obviously CONAHY are now as well, but they really are defending very, very deep. Great ball.
There's a great, that is an absolute Oh, it just grabbed on the goal line. What distance he got from that sideline cut. It went all the way, a little bit of fade on it, came back in towards the goal. I think it was Eddie Delaney struck it, wasn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
Eddie Delaney struck it. It was some strike, but the goalkeeper, Ross Walsh, gathered it under the crossbar, and CONAHY come back with a second bite of the cherry strike from the Cusack stand side. If it's there, it's a great score, and CONAHY lead by 2 points to no score. From a right half forward position, it goes in. CONAHY are up for this one. They lead by 2 points to no score. 4 minutes gone, and I think that was the Owen Cahill who struck that, the number 12, and it was indeed. Owen Cahill has got that score way over on that far side. Yard in from the sideline. 2 points to no score. We have just 5 minutes played. Michael, good start for the
brilliant start by CONAHY. 2 shots a goal and 2 fabulous points. Working hard as well. This Cork team seems to be tippy-tappy sort of a team, but here they come now.
Yeah, and there's a ball missed there by CONAHY. Here's the lively Brian Hartnett. He played inter-county for Cork, knocks it across to Joe Bushang. Turning. That's a beautiful score.
That's
if it's there.
It's over, yeah. What a score.
He's got it the full forward. Now, Michael, that all came from a mistake from the centre half back.
Yeah.
Brian Healy. He got caught wrong footed. Ball went inside him. And to be fair to Russell Rovers, they had a bit to do. But in fairness to Bioshang, he struck it well and got the score.
Yeah, well, we know that the two of them inside are dangerous. That was some score in fairness. But you're right, Brian Healy didn't control it and it went through him. But a very, very good score. They seem to be playing a kind of a possession game here. You see here again now, but here they come again.
Yeah, fine big sturdy right half back Chris Ruddy sends it downfield for CONAHY. It was actually, or for Russell Rovers, it was James Kennefick. He switched over to the far side. CONAHY win it back from the middle of the park to drill one to the full forward line. 2 against 2 in here. 15 is Bill Murphy of CONAHY. Bill's done well. He needs someone. No, he's going to show himself. Bill goes for the strike. Great bit of work from Bill Murphy, the number 15, top of the left for CONAHY Shamrocks. 3 points in play, 6 minutes played. CONAHY lead 3 points to 1. Russell Rovers score coming through Josh Biosang after CONAHY were leading by 2 points to no score. It's now 3-1 in favour of the Kilkenny team against the Cork team. Russell Rovers. 3 good scores, Mike.
Yeah, 3 excellent scores from playing no wide at all. Here they come again, Brendan, and I think it's Kieran Mooney on the ball here, and that's another one.
If it's there, that's a great score by Kieran Mooney. Full forward for CONAHY this afternoon. He's been unreal right throughout the championship, through Kilkenny, through Leinster, and now in Croke Park, and he gets his first one. And when you look at the programme, we've lots of P's on it so far. Over 6 minutes played, 4 points from play for CONAHY Shamrocks, 1 point from play from Josh Biosang of Russell Rovers. Here they go, Russell Rovers. They need the next score. It's a long, long way to go, but they're playing well. Russell Rovers all in white. Black shorts, referee's given an advantage here. Here's Brian Hartnett, danger here. Hartnett goes for the shot, and he's got the experience. So 2 of the full forward line on the score sheet. You really can pick out a fella that has played at the top level when he comes here with his club. He's got bundles of pace.
Yeah, the 2 of them inside are definitely going to cause trouble to get enough ball, but equally at the other end, CONAHY, very, very strong start and some great scores.
Eddie Hughes is our engineer this afternoon. He was watching Queen last night in Kilkenny. He's watching the Kings of Junior hurling now. CONAHY Shamrocks and Russell Rovers of Cork. That ball stays on the goal line. The umpire had a good look though. Yeah, he's given it. Yeah, well spotted, Mike. It's a referee, Sean Stack of Galway, has overruled the umpire.
Very lively start, Brendan.
Good start.
Yeah, very good start. 7 minutes, 15 seconds in and 6 points and only 1 wide and some top quality scores as well. CONAHY are going to have to keep that ball away from this full forward line here. The 2 of them are extremely dangerous, but they've been hurling very well themselves out the field.
Yeah, and here they come again. Here come Russell Rovers again. CONAHY lead 4 points to 2. Is it going to be 4-3? Lovely little dummy soul, but good defence by CONAHY. Closing down Biosang, who got the first score. If he gets this, it's some score, but it's wide. And that is Russell Rovers' second wide of the evening here in Croke Park. If you just joined us, it's the All-Ireland AIB Junior Club final between Kilkenny's CONAHY Shamrocks and Cork's Russell Rovers. It's 4 points to the Kilkenny men, it's 2 points to the Cork men. We've 8 minutes played. It's been good, it's been open, it's been fast, and we've got 6 great scores from play here as CONAHY come looking for there's a red chance this time. Pull the trigger. It's going to be a free from inside the D. I think it was Tom Phelan took the shot, and he was a little bit unfortunate. Fine lad Tom. Into the Hill 16, and CONAHY Shamrocks are playing, but the referee saw a little bit of a deflection, thought it was a forward 65, but he came back and he's awarded CONAHY the free, and it's a chance for James Bergen, the captain, to register his first from a dead ball and the game's first dead ball situation this afternoon. We've 9 minutes just about played. There's the strike, no problem whatsoever for James Bergen. He sticks it in. He sticks it over the bar. 4 of the forwards are on the score sheet for CONAHY. Donald Brennan from midfield, and 2 of the full forward line are on the score sheet for Russell Rovers. Josh Busang with the first, Brian Hartnett with their second. 5 points to 2. A puck of a ball between them, Michael.
Yeah, but CONAHY playing very, very well. Here's this
Tom Phelan.
Tom Phelan again, and he has no one's going to catch him.
He has a bit of space. Thomas going all the way. He's got to the 20-metre line. Good stop by the keeper. Tom was ambitious. Here's a ground strike.
Free out there.
Russell Rovers do get the free.
Pull.
Yeah, well,
Tom Phelan has went through twice now, and you'd have to think a goal will come, but his shot was well saved. It wasn't a great shot.
A bit far out.
Yeah, and he probably maybe should have taken his point, but he has the pace to trouble them, and he's troubled them twice now with those 2 runs. But the number 13 is it 13 is getting booked there.
Yeah, it's a yellow card. Yeah, James Bergen. I think his referee has gone into there. So yeah, it is James. James has been booked there. So yellow card for James Bergen. No malice in it, but it goes down. It's been a wild pull. The free out comes from Ross Walsh, the Russell Rovers goalkeeper. As I said, Russell Rovers are in the village of Shanagary, founded way back in 1930. There's a long ball from CONAHY back downfield. It's close to the sideline on the Cusack stand side. Fair old hefty shoulder there, and good bit of play by CONAHY Shamrocks. That goes in, but that's going to be their first wide of the afternoon here in Croke Park. This game brought to you with thanks to Jerry Comerford Drilling Limited, well drilling services for residential, commercial and agriculture clients. You can check them out on jerrycomerforddrilling.ie. And don't forget your selection for man of the matches. Keep listening. Pick a player, early days yet, and if your decision matches that of Michael's, you're having a chance to win a fuel voucher for Marble City Fuels. And don't forget to vote for Aidan Taggy Fogarty. He'll be dancing with the stars tomorrow night on your televisions. If you want to vote for Aidan, he can text tomorrow, not now, 53125. He's one of our own. He's one of our own, KCLR, and of course Eddie Hughes' club up there as well. Yeah, he's laughing at me now. So anyway, you can win a fuel voucher as well. You might need it. There's a few frosty nights coming up in Kilkenny. Colin will keep you all very warm. It's 5 points to 2. CONAHY Shamrocks leading over Russell Rovers. 5 points to 2. We're into the 11th minute now. What's happening here? Have we a free out, Michael Walsh?
No, it's gone wide, Brendan. But Russell Rovers are a bit like all Cork teams, are struggling to win their own ball. The CONAHY half-back midfield area are winning all the breaking ball. Their puck-out strategy, they're moving from the puck-outs all over the place, but the goalkeeper hasn't been able to get the ball to the runners, and hence they're struggling to win their own ball. So here we go again now. This time they have it.
He won a good ball.
Yeah.
Number 9 for them is Kieran Walsh for Russell Rovers. Drills it down. He's got 2 good inside forwards, but CONAHY read this one well. Simon Callanan did very, very well in the number 2 shirt. Back up to the left half forward position. Tom Phelan. Great start for Tom. No nonsense. Hurls it 60-70 metres, but Russell defend this one very well from a right corner back position. It's now down the field towards Luke Duggan Murray for Russell Rovers. Switches a long one. Diagonal ball right across towards. They're trying to bring Bioshang back into play, but great play again by Simon Callanan, wearing that number 2 shirt for CONAHY Shamrocks. He really did well in the red helmet on that far side. Now down towards the full forward. Kieran Mooney switches it. Quick ball needed here for CONAHY. Turning and striking is John Milan, sending it wide, and that's a let off for Russell Rovers. And to be fair to CONAHY, they didn't panic, Michael. They kept possession, but they just hadn't got it in the final third.
Yeah, great defending first of all by Simon Callanan on Bosang there, and then really good move. Kieran Mooney did extremely well. Very clever use of the ball, and it was a bad wide in the end. Great block down again.
Yeah, Phelan is really playing well. He caused problems. Breaking ball favoured Kieran Mooney, and he's registered his 2nd point from play for CONAHY Shamrocks. 12 minutes and 20 seconds on the score sheet. 6 points to CONAHY Shamrocks, 2 points to Russell Rovers. Looking at it from now, Michael, CONAHY just have that little bit, but a long way to go.
Yeah, they're tougher, they're stronger, they're winning the ball much easier. As I said, the Cork team, they like to play this tippy-tappy game, but it's not working, and CONAHY are first to every breaking ball so far.
Well, there is a breaking ball that CONAHY pulled on down towards the middle. It's won back by Kevin Tatton, the number 8 for Russell Rovers. They move it out of defence. James Kennefick has it now. James has got plenty of speed, runs into a heavy shoulder from Donald Brennan. He had to turn back and face her for a corner, as the lad had said down home, but he got it away, and they're moving it well. John Milan for them now. Not John Milan, it's Luke Duggan Murray, I should say. The absolute mistake here, but the cover came there from the full back line. The ball just didn't hop up for Pádraig Delaney, and Pádraig knows he got the help of his defence on this occasion. Now with the full back David Healy.
Brilliant throw ball.
David didn't get away the hand pass.
Great work by...
it all came from a mistake, didn't it?
Yeah, it was great work. The goalie made a mistake, but great work by one of the Russell Rovers forwards there. Not sure which one, but he chased down and absolutely lost cause there, and he won that free. They need a score now because they've been under pressure, but they do look dangerous when the ball goes inside. It was actually Hartnett again, and he looks a class player, Brendan, but he chased that one down 3 times and eventually won the free. They need to get his score. He's missed the first free, and it's not simple either.
The nerves should be gone now, Michael. We're heading towards 15
he's
minutes.
After getting one great score, he's after having a wide, but look, he should be scoring at this level, but it's not an easy one.
Here is the free.
He's missed it.
He's lashing at them a bit quick, isn't he? Yeah, he's lashing at them a bit quick. Now, you see, the first one has got into his head now. He's just got to steady himself and forget about everything going forward.
That affects that. You can
that affects you,
yeah. His head goes down there, and he's a big player for them. So
Josh Bush saying 2 wides and dead balls. Other than that, we'd be on a 6-4 game. But here goes CONAHY. That has to be a free, and it is a free. James Bergen, the captain, was going forward, and while he might have been yellow carded a few minutes ago, I think his opposite number is now going to be yellow carded, because there was definitely a pull there. The referee, Sean Stack of Galway, or Dublin I should say, is making note of what happened, and I think James Bergen picked up a bit of an knock. He's discarded his helmet, and Mayor Ishka is in with a drop of water and probably an instruction or two, but we could say there's a definite score coming up here, Michael, to make it 7 points to 2, and I will give CONAHY a 5-point advantage with 15 minutes. You happy with them?
Yeah, no, they're playing very well, Brendan. As I said, they're competing for every ball, and they're working extremely hard, and that's why they're in this position. But Russell Rovers, as I said, they've missed 2 frees now, and you can't be afford to miss them. This fellow won't, and he hasn't this time.
Well, he hasn't indeed, and that's James Bergen with his second of the afternoon. So 2 for Kieran Mooney, 1 for Bill Murphy from play, 1 for Owen Cal from play, and Donald Brennan got the first one. Now 2 for James Bergen from frees, and for Russell Rovers, well, the field should have more on the score sheet, but Josh Bishang with a good score and Brian Hart with an excellent score. They've missed 2 close-in frees, but it will be competitive. CONAHY have the edge. They're playing much better. They're physical. They're moving the ball well. That time to pass was a little bit displaced. It went downfield. James Kennefick tidied it up for Russell Rovers. Then the ball breaks in the middle of the park. CONAHY play a bit of ground hurling. It's up towards Kieran Mooney. He's in a right half forward position. He sends it in, but that's gone wayward, and that's gone left and wide. And all of a sudden, Michael, we've no wides a few minutes ago. I make it now 4 wides to 3. Would that be correct?
They're dead on, yeah. 4 for CONAHY. That was a bad miss by Delaney. And look at the puck out again. It's completely it's completely gone on them. And a good ball in that time, and great chance now. And this is another point.
That is an excellent score, and that is James Bergen. It's his third. It's his first from play. But Russell Rovers, the puck out was poor, Michael, and you always say to me, we keep saying it, if you go short and it doesn't work out, you put yourself in trouble.
Yeah, but it's completely gone. And as I said to you earlier, they're trying to find men, and they're not able to win the 50-50s at all. Here's a 50-50 now. They have this one, Brendan, but they don't get clean possession now. They have.
Now, can they do something here, Russell Rovers? There's a great strike from underneath the Cusack stand. That's what they're capable of, and that's what they can do, and that's why names like this go all the way. Kieran Walsh, the midfielder, he picked it up just inside the 45, 3 metres in from the sideline, and he says, I have to get this, and he got it.
Yeah, great score. They needed it badly. 8 points to 3 now. And can they get the next one now again? We'll have to wait and see.
Big ball down towards Tom Phelan. He's working his socks off down there, but here come Russell. This is the man that's just got the score, and he sends it back downfield. Kieran Walsh. Now here goes Russell Rovers. There's the ball out to the left-hand side. Oh, the first touch was poor from Daniel Minor, but he tried to take it at pace. The Russell Rovers captain, he's done well. There's an advantage coming. The referee wasn't happy, not with the first challenge, but it was the second one for a lash, is what he says, that he wasn't happy with. Moynihan did quite well. Now all of a sudden we have a free in for Russell Rovers, and they definitely have to get this free, Michael. They'll put them on to 4 points, and it'll be 4 between them if so.
I didn't think he'd take another one, but he's on this one, and if he doesn't get this, well, we won't see him taking another one. I'd say it's a big free. It's a very simple free, but he's missed 2, and he's gone out of the game since he missed the second one, and he's a huge player for them, Bosang, and they need him back.
We might have bowed out for a second or two there, but we're okay. The Russell Rovers have got that. Michael, that'll do that young man's confidence the world of good, Josh Bishang.
Yeah, because he's a huge player for them, and he had been struggling since he missed that second free, but look at that for a catch. What a catch by
He's playing really well, Tom Phelan. He's a candidate for early stages man of the match. One of the lads on that leaderboard in association with Marble City Fuels. But Russell Rovers win it back down. That's a great catch. Liam Cass, first time he was called into action, fields it over his head, drills it 60-70 metres. And likewise, the left half back for Russell Rovers wins it. Good, lively opening game. 8 points to CONAHY Shamrocks, 4 points to Russell Rovers. It's now with Josh Bushang. He's looking to turn it in. Referee says we're going to have a free. But Simon Callanan is playing well. He was a bit unfortunate there.
It's a great battle between the two of them, Brendan. But Bushang did brilliantly there. Now this is a really tough one, and he's not going to find this one easy because it's out here right underneath us in the Hogan stand, about 5 yards in from the sideline. And he's after missing 2. He got the last one, but this is huge now. If he gets this, his confidence will be back up. And he did brilliantly in the first place to win the ball, and he rounded Callanan, who pulled him back. But great battles going on between Callanan and Bushang, and also Liam Cass and Hartnett.
Just to paint a picture for the listeners, he's just inside his own 65. To be honest, he's about 55 metres from the goal, but as the crow flies, it's a little bit longer because they get the true angle from about 3 metres from the sideline underneath the Hogan stand. Now he strikes this one very well, and in fairness to the lad, you wouldn't like to see a man coming all the way to Croke Park and having a nightmare on the dead ball situations. To be fair to that young man, he missed 2 and he stepped up and he's struck 2 crackers. And Russell Rovers, while never out of this game, they're definitely back in it now. 3 between them. 8 points to CONAHY Shamrocks, 5 points to Russell Rovers in association with Jerry Comerford Drilling Limited. Our man of the match details 083 306 9696. Official opening down there today with Darren Hayes Motors. There's a fair old shoulder. Referee wasn't happy. I thought it might have been square, Michael. Like to see it on the big screen.
Yeah, so would I, Brendan. I think he might have been frontal charge now, to be honest, but I'd like to see it again. But that fella Hart, the two of them are definitely causing trouble there. The number 2, Callanan, had it, but Hartnett took it off him now. He's down and injured.
Yeah, he got a fair old done.
He better be alright for their sake because he's a class player, but it's a yellow card for the CONAHY number 3, David Healy.
Yeah, David. Well, he took no prisoners there.
In fairness, the other Bushang, he's not getting any easy frees anyway. That's a certainty. Another one right out near the sideline here, but he got the last one, so you'll imagine his confidence is up. And if you guess this, that'll be the last 4 points in a row for them, and they bring it back to a 2-point game after 20 minutes.
Well, we weren't here since September, but we do know that they don't show controversial situations. So not unless our engineer Eddie Hughes can get something up there on YouTube, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, 21 minutes gone. It's 8 points to CONAHY Shamrocks of Kilkenny. It's 5 points to Russell Rovers of Cork, and it is a 30-minute half. Of course, this is club. It's Croke Park. It's KCLR 96 of them. It's 8 points to 5. Will it be 8 points to 6? Here's the free from Josh Bushang. He's got 3. He's missed 2. Has he got this one? There's the strike in across the face of goal. The umpire says, yes, you have, my son. Lift that flag. That's 4 for Josh now. And CONAHY Shamrocks, while playing good open hurling and getting great scores from play, they now find themselves only 2 points ahead, Michael Walsh.
Yeah, great comeback by Russell Rovers there. They were 8-2 down and looking in all sorts of trouble, but they've steadied the ship. They play a fierce defensive game. Look at how many players are back around the ball. But they're winning more ball now, and they've a line ball here as we speak. They were winning no breaking ball at all up to about 5 minutes ago. Now suddenly they've dragged a few more back, and they're winning every ball that's going now. They've only 2 fellas inside the CONAHY half at the moment. David Healy is a spare man, but they're playing the ball cleverly enough. CONAHY actually have 2 spare men in their defence now.
They certainly have. Well, here is the sideline ball on the far side. It was a ball that was sent down towards John Milan. Good defence by Russell, deprived CONAHY of going forward. This man is having a great first half. Tom Phelan, the number 10 for CONAHY, switches a beautiful ball to the half-forward line. There was a bit of... Oh, he's coming back to give Phelan a free because the referee says he got hit on the shoulder with a hurl in the challenge that was made. And our match referee, Sean Stack, I know we need him, but I have to give credit. He's doing a fine good job in the game.
He's refereed very, very well. He actually refereed the Welsh Cup match in Callan last Sunday between Kilkenny and Wexford, but he's doing a great job. Great play again by Tom there. And Tom is actually causing all the trouble down this side of the field here for CONAHY, and he's going to take some watching, and he has his man in awful trouble at the moment.
Okay, Michael, you're the expert. We have the Marble City Fuels the match thing. For me on the leaderboard, I'd have Simon Callanan up there, Kieran Mooney, Tom Phelan in particular.
Yeah, you're not too far wrong with any of those. That's a great score.
It's gone in and over the bar. Brilliant score. James Bergen, you can slot him down in your list now as well. It's another one for James. It's his 4th of the afternoon. He's the captain of this CONAHY team. Owen Murphy lifted the cup for them back here in 2008, and their banished door was the man that was involved that time as well. Now 22 minutes gone here in Croke Park, and here is Russell Rovers on the attack, and there's the strike. Let's just go on a tail, a little bit tired, but he's working hard, John Milan, same name as the great Waterford player and TV and radio pundit as well. But that's that was Luke Duggan Murray. I'm looking at the wrong number 11, my fault. Luke Duggan Murray. I was looking back at my stats there. Sorry, Michael, I gave you a fright. I saw you looking at me there. Yeah, John Milan is the CONAHY number 11.
Yeah, he is, but it was a bad wide in the end. They had done very well to read the play. Now
here's Tom Phelan. He's got open country in front of him. Tom Phelan. He was fouled. Referee, 20-metre free. Tom ran through. That's all he could do. He just spotted the goal. He shakes his head and said, what have I to do? Well, Russell Rovers said, we have to take one for the parish here. They couldn't let him get any further.
No, and he's had 3 goal opportunities now with those runs. The Russell Rovers selection committee are down in front of us, and they're going to have to look at that because he's absolutely destroying Chris Ruddy there at the moment. He's cleaning them out with pace, and he was heading through for goal again. And he doesn't really want to take points, Brendan. He is going for goal the whole time. That was a great run, and it's going to bring back to a 4-point lead again here now when he gets this.
Yes, indeed. And James Bergen hasn't missed anything. That's 4 frees and a point from play for the captain of CONAHY Shamrocks. And we have 24 minutes gone here in Croke Park in the AIB Junior Hurling Final, live on KCLR 96 FM. Wherever you are across the world, tuned in on the KCLR app, we wish you well and hope you are enjoying the coverage as Russell Rovers of Cork come forward. This man has had a good first half for them. He's their midfielder, Kieran Walsh, knocks it down towards Luke Duggan Murray. Luke Duggan Murray plays a bit of ground hurling, but that was a great ball, won back by Eddie Delaney. It was Eddie Delaney was there, and he gets that from Donald Brennan, but Donald's clearance doesn't go to a CONAHY man. It's back with Russell, and they'll flick this one in. It's a bad wide. I think he might have had too much time, Kevin Minahan, and he puts it wide. Is that 5 wide, Russell Rovers, Michael, or 6?
5, and that was the last 2 were extremely poor.
He had a bit too much time,
had he? They work so hard to get the position, and then they just turn it away, and they'd be better off feeding that ball into their inside line, but they've stopped doing it.
Don't forget, coming up at 6 o'clock, Tullaroan versus Father O'Neill's of Cork. Oisin Langan and Michael Walsh will bring you all the action from that game, and tomorrow at 2 o'clock. But here come CONAHY. This is James Bergen. Caught a great ball, right corner, forward position. Gone wide, but he went for it. Now, CONAHY, I do believe with 4 wides, Michael.
Yeah, 5 now, Brendan. Yeah. 5 each.
5-5 in wides, but more importantly, with 25 minutes gone, CONAHY Shamrocks lead by 4 points here. It's CONAHY Shamrocks 10 points. It's Russell Rovers 6. Here come Russell. CONAHY intercept. 2 midfielders working well for CONAHY. Brennan and Delaney anticipating where that ball is going. This man is having a good first half too, Tom Phelan, but that time Tom hit the ball into no man's land, and I suppose when he had no other option, it's the only thing he could do, but it wasn't worked very well after the 2 midfielders won possession.
No, first of all, Russell Rovers messed it up, and that's the first mistake Tom Phelan has made, really. He should have played the ball inside to the runner, but he just hit it too hard and went wide, and they've won a puck out. That's the first one today. And it's another.
It's a big one.
It's wide.
And Hawkeye hasn't been called in yet, but no need from that time. That's Russell Rovers with another wide. Michael, we're into the last 5 minutes. It's been an entertaining first half.
It certainly has, Brendan, and just a few wides creeping into play now. It was very accurate shooting early on, but now the wides have taken over. Russell Rovers' last 3 balls have gone wide. CONAHY's last 2 have gone wide. But they're still 4 points clear, 10 points to 6, and definitely in the driving seat.
Well, there's a big ball that breaks inside the 45. CONAHY attacking the end that breaks in down on the Hill 16 corner. CONAHY Shamrocks, Bill Murphy comes across, tries to get a touch on it. John Milan got involved as well. Murphy gets back possession, sends it back to Donald Brennan. Got the first point of the game. He won't get this one though, just drops the I have to give credit to the Russ.
Oh, he made a mistake there.
He did, but I was giving him credit. He comes out. I have to give him credit. He's not the biggest. He's brave.
Free in.
That's going to be a free, yeah. Just a little bit hesitant in defence, and the referee is calling on someone, and I think with the signs I'm getting from the referee, I think we're going to have another yellow card here. But the keeper did well initially. He was coming out and was giving him a bit of credit, and then he lost possession.
Yeah, in fairness, the CONAHY players chased him down, and they made him overturn that, but then a wild pull again. I think it's by the full back.
Yeah, it is 3. Yeah. Owen O'Sullivan.
He's 7.
It's 7, is it, Mike? Yeah. Well, James Kennefic. Well, James has got that yellow card. Them numbers are difficult, aren't they?
They are desperate, yeah.
Why don't they bring in a rule that you have to put a black number on a plain jersey that everybody can see? For older people at matches in particular. Yeah. Will we be old now, Mike?
Well, I would anyway.
Well, it's a yellow card.
This is going
to
bring it back to a 5-point game again, and CONAHY again, after that little brief surge by Russell Rovers, have responded really well, and they'll now go 5 clear if Bergen gets this, which he should. Okay, well, it's hashtag the toughest. The IBGA Club Championship Finals. It's 3 Kilkenny clubs here in Croke Park this weekend. Here's CONAHY, and the man that's striking his frees very well raises another white flag. James Bergen is the name. It's his
his 5th free. It's his 6th point. He got a beautiful one from play earlier on, and the number 13 is doing well. We've less than 2.5 minutes to the half-time whistle here. Sean Stack is our match referee this evening. 28 minutes just about on the clock, so 2 remaining now. Russell Rovers, they'd love a score. Big ball down. Good take by their number 13, Kevin Moynihan. Spreads it across to the midfielder, Kieran Walsh. He's on the score sheet, sends it down. Beautiful stick work from Russell. Here's a good run from Brian Hartnett. Hartnett in across the end line. Oh, and the full-back Healy did really well there. He spotted the danger. He cut off the flight path. The ball's deflected off the boss of his stick, and Russell have a 65, and they were unlucky that Hartnett didn't put that right over across the face of the goal. It could have really went anywhere, Michael, but Healy did well.
A great block by Healy, in fairness. Used all his experience there and stood up. Hartnett did brilliantly again. And again, you know, they need to get ball into these two fellas in here because they're well capable of causing trouble. Another big moment in the game now. Can he nail this? Because for the skill level of Hartnett there was unreal, and they deserve a point for it, but you have to get them, and it brings it back to 4 points if he can nail it.
65, Josh Bjosang sends it downfield. He got it. He's got it. No. Well, no, that was tight, close for comfort, but the umpire was adamant it was there, and you got to give him the credit.
I thought we were going to Hawkeye there.
Well, you could be, but you're not.
No.
You're not. You were hoping you were right. We're into the final minute. 3 seconds into the final minute. There was no real hold-ups here, so we just maybe won earlier on in the game, so we're looking at maybe 1-2 minutes of additional time. CONAHY playing into the Hill 16 end. This is John Milan for CONAHY. Ball's robbed back by the hard-working James Kennefick. He picked up a yellow, and here come Russell Rovers to be hoping for a score, but he didn't get that cleared as well as he would have liked to, but the first touch has been good. And this is the full forward again, Bjosang coming out. He's ran out of space. Ball is out for a line ball, and the CONAHY number 2. Simon, he's in a bit of trouble, yeah.
He came in here with an injured shoulder, and
he's in a bit of pain.
Seems to be in big pain down there, and he could have done damage there again, and what a loss he'd be. But he came in with, as I said, with an injured shoulder. He missed the semi-final because of that, and he's in serious trouble down there.
He came in there at pace as well, didn't he? Yeah, he's grimacing down there at pace.
And it's obviously the same injury, I'd say.
Yeah, Michael, on the CONAHY team, I mentioned a few names a few moments ago, but just for our texters to try and win the €25 fuel voucher from Marble City Fuels, who's in contention so far? And there will be 2 minutes of additional time just before Michael comes back with an answer to that. Tom Phelan is definitely on your leaderboard.
Yeah, Tom Phelan has been excellent. Kieran Mooney has been very, very clever at full forward. He's got some great goal. James Berrigan on the freeze, and he's been dangerous on play as well. They've all done very, very well so far.
Simon Callanan in defence?
Yeah, and he's having a great battle there with, now he's in trouble.
Yeah, that's a pity. You don't like seeing anyone getting injured. He's gone. That's a great pity. The full forward and free taker.
What a loss he is.
Yeah, and it's sad for a fella, you know. He comes to Croke Park preparing all year, and he has to limp out on the half-time whistle, and that is a great pity.
Blow now.
It is, yeah. Josh Bjosang, but you know, it's club hurling. Anything can happen. CONAHY come forward. Tom Phelan again. He's working hard, but it's won back there by John Milan, or of Luke Duggan Murray, I should say. Luke Duggan Murray has won this one back. CONAHY try win it on the ground. Darren Cuddihy came out to try and win that one. Ball didn't work in his favour. Russell, tippy-tappy, as Michael said earlier on, might be more directed, could help their cause. John Milan won it back this time, and now there's a beautiful skip up in the full forward line. Here's a chance now. James Berrigan sending it in. It's wide. It's wide. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. So number 20 is in for 14. So number 20 is
he's in tears down there.
Yeah, it's sad.
And that's it. I know he did everything in his power to get back for this, but obviously there's a problem with the shoulder, and unfortunately that's after finishing him in this game.
Daniel O'Brien is on for Josh Bjosang, and it's 11 points to 7. There's still only 4 between them. Not a lot in hurling, Michael, but CONAHY have been by far the better team in this first half.
They have been the better team, Brendan, yeah. But the Cork team are fighting hard. It's just their first touch is letting them down a lot too. They're letting down that time, big time again. Maybe they're not used to the short grass at this time of year, because it definitely isn't pinching them.
That's a great take. That's a brilliant take by Bill Murphy, the corner forward for CONAHY in the left half forward position. There's a fair old battle there. And the linesman was getting so engrossed with 4 players battling for the ball that he didn't spot it with the body of one of them over the line, but it is a line ball. I think that could be a throw ball, because I think they're undecided, are they?
No, he's giving it to CONAHY.
Is he?
Yeah. And this fella has struck some great balls so far. He nearly scored one from this.
He struck that really well.
He's a former skills winner in Kilkenny, and he has all the skills of the game. So
Eddie Delaney is the man's name. He struck this well. Beauty. In around the house she goes. Ball drops outside the 20-metre line. CONAHY pick up the pieces. They lead by 11 points to 7. This will be the last passage of play. The 2 minutes we've had a timer up. We're actually gone into 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Is there a free coming or a throw ball? No, I think he's blown the half-time whistle.
Oh, yes, yeah.
He's blown the half-time whistle. CONAHY lead here in Croke Park in the AIB Club Junior Hurling Final by a scoreline of 11 points to CONAHY, 7 points to Russell Rovers. Now, we have to give Russell a little bit of credit because I think it was 6-2 they were down at one stage.
Down 8-2.
8-2, I should say. Yeah. 8-2 at one stage, and they brought it back. And unfortunately, he had missed the 2 frees. Now they've lost one of their talisman, and Josh Bioshang. But Daniel O'Brien has been given his chance now. The injury has come at half-time, so it's going to be a tough second half. But a good, wide, open first half. But as I said, CONAHY the better team.
Yeah, spoiled by a number of ways on both sides, but CONAHY have been that bit better. Look at Brendan, it's all in their favour now. The best player in the opposition team is gone, and they're 4 points clear. So really, the ball is in their court now. They just have to make sure that they keep focused and to keep hurling the way they've been, because if they do, they should move on to victory here. Because the effect of him going off, it's going to tell on the others as well, and it's a huge blow to them. But CONAHY, even when they're on the field, have been hurling the better. They've moved the ball better, and they've got some good scores. Now they'll be a bit disappointed in the last few minutes. They've hit some bad wides as well, and that's kept Russell Rovers in the game. But CONAHY full value for their lead, and they should move on now.
These crazy dreams come crawling to devour you. Head on out across that line, where she's been waiting all this time until you want her there.
KCLR Live Sport. All-Ireland Junior Club Hurling Championship Final. CONAHY Shamrocks versus Russell Rovers. With thanks to Jerry Comfort Drilling Limited. Well Drilling Services Piltown. 087 815 7061.
Yes, and we're just up and running in the second half, and from the first move the ball is in, and CONAHY have stuck that ball over the bar. They needed that, Michael. It was a quick start, and they've got it, but they got a quick start, only a 10-minute break at half-time as well.
Yeah, very short, Brendan. Bad mistake by the Russell Rovers keeper, and a really good start by CONAHY, who are pressing home their advantage here. Looking very, there's a free here now as well, Brendan. They're looking very comfortable at this stage. 12-7 up early in the second half, but they're by far the hungrier and better team. But Russell Rovers seem to be badly affected by Josh Bosang going off, because their body language is not good down there.
Well, that's the situation at the moment. At half-time it was 11 points to 7. It's now 12 points to 7 in favour of CONAHY Shamrocks. They're playing into the Davin end, the Canal end here in the second half. The Kilkenny men against Russell Rovers of East Cork. And as Michael said, CONAHY now with a free. So a good start for them in the second half. A blistering cold evening now in Dublin. Here's the free. Fair strike. Travelling all the way. And that was right out underneath the Hogan stand on the 65. Now that's another one for James Bergen, his first of the second half. Michael, 2 great points to start off. That's exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, exactly what they wanted, because they wanted to put their foot down and really make Russell Rovers pay. And they've done that, Brendan, and now they're playing with great confidence in his Bergen again.
Yeah, first touch was brilliant from Bergen this time. And his second touch was even better. Third, excellent as well, because he kept the ball moving along the ground. When he got it up, it was his third move. In doing so, his first was when he gathered it. His second is when he went past one of the players. The ball didn't hit the ground, and he went at it the third time. But his shot has gone wide, their first wide of the second half. But they're honest wides as well, Michael. They're going for it.
Yeah, look, he did very well to win the ball. No, he's had about 4 wides now, but he's getting on ball. He's been double marked there the whole time as well, so it's not easy. But Conor winning every breaking ball here now. And Russell Rovers are in serious bother here, Brendan.
Here's a big ball to the full forward line. Kieran Mooney's in there too in the first half. Ball breaks though back from the full back line. Back outfield. Connie still on the attack, but it's back to Mooney. Tries to make a yard for himself. Turns a full circle. Strikes it in. He was unlucky. He did everything bar, put it over the bar. But he's got it. He got it. The umpire... The referee, I think, told him to stick up the flag. He judged it from out the field. The umpire with the green flag was worried about giving the slitter back, but there was a delay in awarding it, Michael, but it's a point.
Yeah, and it's his 4th point from play, and he's really rolled back the years here with a magnificent display.
He certainly has. It's 14 points to 7 now. Double scores, 33 minutes gone. 3 gone in the second half. At half-time, it was CONAHY Shamrocks leading by 11 points to 7. This game brought to you with thanks to Jerry Comerford Drilling Limited, well drilling services for residential, commercial and agriculture clients. Jerry Comerford Drilling.ie. Here come Russell. They're playing in an all-white shirt with a yellow number, back shorts. yellow stripes or amber stripes, whatever, on the shorts, black and amber stockings. Two clubs wear the identical same colours, so change to the CONAHY with a beautiful new shirt, all black with a yellow sash across the chest, and the frost is starting to fall now in Croke Park. The floodlights on in full, a beautiful complexion on the skyline, a touch of orange out over North County Dublin as we look towards Dunny Carney Church in the distance with the green copper roof. Here's CONAHY Shamrocks, Pádraig Delaney, Russell Rovers, I should say, playing down field towards the Hill 16 end. It's Ross Walsh, their goalkeeper. Oh, it works out. Yes, they've worked it well. They got it down towards the full forward line, and the man that knocked it in was busy in that first half. Their centre half forward, Luke Duggan Murray. It's his first score, I think, Michael, but he's played well.
Yeah, it's a great score, and they're on one engine now. The other Bosang is gone. Hartnett is still there. He broke it down, and but they need goals, I think, at this stage, Brendan, because CONAHY are going to score away here. They're playing so well.
They certainly are. CONAHY defend this one. They're playing from left to right down towards the Davin end stand. Tullerone coming up at 6 o'clock. Tullerone and Father O'Neill's, but CONAHY have disputed that ball and they've won it, and here they come again. They got pace in the middle of the park, and this man is having a blinder. He's hooked from behind brilliantly, but Tom Phelan manages to keep possession. He switches beautifully onto his right foot. Oh my word, that's as good as you will see. Let it be in Kilkenny, around the country, or here in Croke Park. Tom Phelan, Michael, what a performance.
Yeah, great play by him, and a great from the far wing. He did brilliantly there. What a score.
Tom Phelan has knocked over CONAHY's 15th score. Russell Rovers have got 8. There's 7 between them now here in Croke Park in this AIB junior title. That's gone to the left and wide for Russell Rovers on that far end. They had 7 wides, I think it was, or 6 wides in that first half. That's their first wide. Or is it their second in the second half, Mike?
It's their first wide in the second half, but they need goals, Brendan. It's early in the game. They really do need them, and they won't get them with just one man inside the whole time. They're still playing a very defensive game, but they're getting hammered here, and they need to change their game plan.
Centre half back was caught in possession there, John Paul Ivers. His ball didn't go to one of his team players, and CONAHY scheduled the ball back in across the 20-metre line. Could be a free out here. I think there is. There was no malice in the challenge, but the referee felt it was a free to give to CONAHY or to Russell Rovers. No malice from the CONAHY player, but the ball did go out over the line at the end. We have a man of the match competition, and the referee's having a word with someone here. I didn't think there was anything in that, Michael, but the ref obviously thinks so. It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card to Tom Phelan. Yeah. Okay, well, if there's contact made and he's not happy, he's entitled to do that, but he has. So Russell Rovers have to free out Ross Walsh. The scoreboard reads 15 points to CONAHY Shamrocks, 8 points to Russell Rovers. 6 minutes into the second half, and the floodlights now taking full effect here in Croke Park for this AIB Club Junior Hurling Final, and now play outside the 20-metre line in the CONAHY half of the park as Russell Rovers try and turn this one round the corner, and I think they have, and they've got it, and he's got his second one in the second half. Luke Duggan Murray is keeping Russell Rovers in this game. 15 points to CONAHY, 9 points to Russell Rovers, 6 between them, but there were 6 down before and came back.
Yeah, great score. It's his second one. He's gone out midfield now from the number 11, although it's hard to know. They're playing a brilliant catch here, and Tom Phelan again.
Yeah, he's causing havoc. Is he still top of the leaderboard for your man of the match with Marble City Fuels?
It's really down to him and Kieran Mooney at this stage, Brendan.
Kieran has 4 great scores. Yeah.
Tom Phelan is winning some amount of ball though, and he's won that one as well now, and it's going to restore CONAHY's lead back to 7 points, and that's what you want when they conceded 1 or 2 points. Someone to just feel that ball, and he did very, very well. Okay, well, you can text your man of the match, whoever you feel is man of the match here today for CONAHY. You can text 083 306 9696. And that's the Darren Hayes Motors text line. I'd like to wish Darren and all his staff the very best with their official opening today as CONAHY take this free, and that is gone in and over the bar. It's another white flag for James Bergen. He's on fire. He got 5 from place balls in the first half. He'd 1 from play in the first half. He's now got 2 from place balls in the second half. And we've got 38 minutes just about on the clock. So we're 8 minutes into the second half. Russell Rovers, no sign of a goal as of yet. Will them orchestrate something here? This is Kevin Tatton. Yeah, the first touch was bad. But if this man is having a good second half. Luke Duggan Murray. That was a free in. Yeah, he didn't get the free. Michael Walsh feels it could have been, but that's what happens. And there's a nice bit of defending from Russell. They're working hard, but just the first touch is terrible. Yeah, it's just depriving them. And if you haven't got a first touch in hurling, you might as well be at home, as Tom Phelan
sends this one into the night skyline of Croke Park, but that's gone to the left and wide. Conahy's second wide.
They have terrible problems. They're definitely robbed of a free there. They have desperate problems picking the ball. They just can't get the ball into their hand from the ground, and their body language is the centre half back there just kind of gave up on that one.
I like this fella, the number 9, Kieran Walsh, fine player. Sends it to his midfield partner, Kevin Tatton, but Kevin's ball went all the way across. It was read like a book by Conahy, and the clearance came from Conahy's centre half-back, Brian Healy. Brian did well, sends it over to the left half forward position, but in fairness to Russell Rovers, they've won it back. They're battling and battling, but now it's 1 against 2 on that inside full forward line, and the ball is won back by nice play by Liam Cass, who knocked it back out towards the middle of the park, and Conahy work it back downfield. It's up and down, end-to-end stuff. Here goes Kieran Walsh, scored for Russell in the first half, gone through the 45, didn't get the clout on that ball he wanted, but the referee feels he was foul as he struck it, and it will be a free from outside the 45. 39 minutes on the clock, 7 points between them. Conahhy Shamrocks of Kilkenny leading 16 points to 9. Free in for Russell. They're competing well, Michael, but
but they're well behind.
Yeah.
The loss of Bosang to the shoulder injury in the first half has deprived that full forward line. Harton is not as dangerous since he's gone off, and Conahy know that they really only have to concentrate on him now because he is the danger man, and they really are stuffing him out. So that loss is huge. He's taking this free now, Brian Hartnett, and they need to get this to bring it back to 6 points, but Conahy very comfortable at this stage.
Okay, I'll say hello to Patrick Mulcahy. Is tuned to us this afternoon as well, or this evening. Ted Kinsella and all the gang, and that's gone in and over the bar as well. So that's another one for Russell, and that's Brian Hartnett has taken him now. He's the free taker now. They're injured. Josh Bosang had struck 4 before he put his shoulder out just before half time. 6 between them in Croke Park. 20 minutes remaining in the AIB Junior Club Final in association with Jerry Comerford Drilling Limited. Here come Conahy. This is Kieran Mooney. He's right up there in contention for Marble City Fuels man of the match as well. Centres a brilliant ball right to the far side inside the 13-metre line. Russell Rovers trying to defend it. Conahy have it. Not going for a goal. Do the simple thing. Stick it over the bar. And the man that's done that is James Bergen. He's second from play. 1 in the first half, 1 in the second. 5 frees in the first, 2 in the second. His tally is adding up. They now lead by 7. It's 17 points to Conahy Shamrocks of Kilkenny. 10 points to Russell Rovers of Cork. 41 minutes gone. Michael Walsh.
Yeah, they're able to come back and get that score every time, and again great play by Kieran Mooney, not going for the score from the wing, placed the ball in, and Bergen, brilliant score. Here's that number 9 again.
Here he is.
He's in trouble now.
He's in trouble with an injury as well. Gets it back to his number 20. You come on, Daniel O'Brien, and Daniel come on for the injured Josh Bosang, and Daniel O'Brien has got a score, and he took it well. The number 20 for Russell Rovers.
He was hit very, very hard there. I think it was by David Healy as well. We'll see it now. Yeah, no, and he got a really hard belt, but I think it was a fair shoulder, but he's in serious bother down there.
He certainly is. He's getting a bit of treatment. Michael, for listeners just joining us, and we've lots across the world on the World Wide Web. Tullaroan coming up now, not too far away, an hour and 5 minutes for Tullaroan. Shane leads out the lads. It's a huge night for them.
Yeah, it absolutely is a huge night for them, Brendan, and this will give them great confidence seeing the Kilkenny team coming up and playing extremely well and winning and ahead quite comfortably at this stage as well. But they obviously they'll be concentrating down there in that dressing room now and get ready for their own game.
17 points to 11. Conahy Shamrocks lead here against Russell Rovers of East Cork. They're on 11 points.
That's dangerous. That is dangerous. That's dangerous.
That man hasn't moved yet now.
That is dangerous.
Someone wants to get to that young man very quickly.
It was not meant now. It was not meant,
but it's dangerous.
It looked dangerous, yeah. John Mullen there.
Yeah, no malice in it. It's a yellow card.
Yeah. And that's all it was as well.
Yeah, it wasn't malice in it. It just he caught him and it worked out to be dangerous. So thankfully the Russell Rovers chap was up. He got it more or less across the shoulder and the side of the neck when he fell and hit the ground from a height. But it's still 17 points to 11, Michael. It's a brilliant cushion to have with 18 minutes remaining.
Yeah, it is, Brendan. They've just, they're able to get out. As I said to you, they're able to respond almost every time that Russell Rovers try and get a bit of momentum going. Conahy are able to get that point just to keep them ticking away, and 6 points is a nice lead. As I said, I really believe that Russell Rovers need a goal. Now, they haven't even looked like getting one so far, but you never know in a game of hurling.
Well, here's the goalkeeper, Ross Walsh. Is he ambitious? He's thrown it up into the heavens anyway. They're hoping it's going to break favourably for them because it's going to fall short of the goal. And where's it gone? It's outside the small parallelogram, and it's a clearance by which CONAHY player, I'm not quite sure, but he got it as far as Eddie Delaney, and Eddie just pulled on the ball and it runs towards the sideline. Cusack stand, but Russell Rovers are putting up a fight, and it looks like they have a free here. Held, wasn't allowed to play the ball. CONAHY would just want to mind their discipline, Michael.
Yeah, they would, and it was John Mullen again. He already gave away the earlier one with the yellow card, and he has to be just careful now. There wasn't anything in that really, but that was a dangerous ball. CONAHY defended it very well. Could have gone anywhere, but they got it away.
Well, it's a sideline ball. No, it's a free, rather, on the far side for Russell Rovers. Can they make something of this? So let's see what happens. 3 metres in from the sideline, the number 15, Brian Hartnett, a man that is a household name in hurling circles, lifts this ball between the 45 and 65, strikes it towards the Hill 16 goal, and Brian Hartnett has got that free. He's got 3 scores today, a point from play in the first half, 2 frees. Quality player, Imo Keeley man in East Cork, 17 points to 12, 45 minutes. The Russell Rovers supporters feel there could be a comeback on. There's 5 between them again. CONAHY Shamrocks of Kilkenny lead. Russell Rovers of East Cork here in the AIB Junior Club Championship final in association with Jerry Comerford Drilling Limited. Here come Russell again. They have a bit of a purple patch. They're wearing white shirts this afternoon. The layoff comes to the wing halfback. Chris Ruddy is the man's name. He'd run into a wall of CONAHY defenders. The referee says that he was fouled by Darren CONAHY. Was that harsh? For me, it was a free.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was harsh, but I think this is a Russell Rovers crowder. You had clear advantage. Their number 10, who's that? Jack McGrath was heading for goal, and he blew it back and gave the free, where he would have had a clear run on goal. But that's why the crowd were getting anxious there.
Okay. Martin Bridgman is a gifted man back at the station. He was able to see me and you having a bowl of soup and a sandwich at half time. The wonders of modern technology, Michael Walsh.
Definitely something to do with Eddie Hughes.
Well, he's a great engineer.
Yeah.
Can this Russell Rovers man, Brian Hartnett, engineer another point from the 65?
Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, that was vital.
That'll break the momentum.
That would have been...
Yeah, it was a very bad wide there, in fairness.
It just tailed off,
yeah,
didn't it?
It didn't strike it well at all, but CONAHY will be delighted with that, because Russell Rovers have definitely had it better the last few minutes, but CONAHY have been able to respond now. Can they get another score again?
Well, who will be the Marble City Fuse man of the match here? We have man of the match in the second game with Tullerone this evening as well, and we have a free as an illegal chop down from Russell Rovers. Puts.
Yeah, that's the momentum kill there.
Yeah.
No need for foul. Donald Brennan going nowhere, and now James Berrigan should be able to restore that 6-point lead again.
Well, it's free in. Don't forget tomorrow night, Aidan Taggy Fogarty tonight, and Emily. That's tomorrow night. Dancing with the Stars. If you want to vote for Aidan, now keep your text for tomorrow night for that. 53125. We're all behind Taggy. Hashtag vote for Taggy, and we wish him well. He was brilliant the last night. Can this man be brilliant as he has been all day with the stick? James Berrigan, he sends it over. He's been absolutely brilliant. 3 frees in the second half, 5 in the first, 2 from play, 1 in the second, 1 in the first. 6 points, Michael, 18 points to 12.
Yeah, that's a huge momentum shift again. Russell Rovers had been coming back, an awful miss by Hartnett from the free, and CONAHY go down the other end, win the free, and Berrigan hasn't missed one all day, and that's the difference.
Here come Russell Rovers. This man's good. Kieran Walsh scored earlier. He's strong, he's physical, lays it off to the middle. Chance here now. Great defending by the hard-working Liam Cass. He read it well, Cass. He put in his body on the line. He got in there, but Russell Rovers win it back. There's a fair old jungle for possession down there now in the middle of the D. CONAHY come away, get the free out. I have to give Liam Cass a bit of credit. He did quite well.
Yeah, and Callan did very well as well there as well. 2 cornerbacks absolutely did brilliantly there, and they've repelled that challenge, and they're going very well now, CONAHY again.
Well, CONAHY won in 2008. The victory was preceded by Kilkenny and Leinster junior titles in 07-08 season. However, this season CONAHY Shamrocks did not win the Kilkenny Junior Championship. You know all that. Didn't win the title. O'Loughlin's won that day. O'Loughlin Gales, they were defeated by 2 points only, but O'Loughlin's couldn't represent Kilkenny at junior. So CONAHY have, and they're here, and they're doing quite well. That ball went all the way down towards Kieran Mooney, who scored 4 points in play.
That's
just didn't stick.
Berrigan there.
Yeah, he's working his socks off. Without the ball, James Berrigan, the captain of CONAHY Shamrocks. Now it's with Tom Phelan again. He holds the ball against Boonstyle on the boss of that stick. Lovely stick work from CONAHY. That is an absolutely super score from James Berrigan, and now he's well up Michael's ladder in relation to a man of the match performance as well.
Sure is. 12 points spending, 3 from play, and now the sub coming on, number 17 for CONAHY is coming on here. That's
Alan Healy. Yeah.
Great to see Alan coming on. Alan had been injured all year, but he's going to make a difference here now, because he's a very, very good player.
He's a fast little stylish player. Alan is coming in. So 17.
5, Darren Cuddy is replaced by 17, Alan Healy.
So Alan Healy is in for
Kieran
Darren.
Rooney has actually gone all the way back to right half back, would you believe?
So Darren Cuddy. So well done to Darren. He played his part this afternoon. 19 points to 12, Michael. 7 between
Yeah,
them.
they're looking good now, Brendan.
12 minutes remaining. Is it to be the start of good things to come for Kilkenny clubs this weekend? Here go Russell, but this man, the two cornerbacks,
Been
Liam
excellent.
Cass and Simon Callanan, have been outstanding for CONAHY Shamrocks today. They've been brilliant. A game that started at 4 o'clock in Dublin. There is a small bit of a stretch in the evening. It's a crisp night. It's 5:05 local time now in downtown Dublin as Bill Murphy strikes from distance. In around the house it goes. Oh, good goalkeeping. Ross Walsh did really well for Russell. The danger still not averted. Back come CONAHY, the new man, Alan Healy. Alan, lovely little hand pass back out towards the 20-metre line to his midfielder. And other corner, James Bergen it was. Turns the corner. Oh, Bergen. Oh, my God. What a score. But Alan Healy was central to everything that happened. That's his third point from play for Bergen in this, the second half.
Three. Oh, yeah, three, yeah. He's actually turned on the style big time, Brendan. Since they've had to abandon the second marker on him, he's really just gone to town on him, and he's 13 points of the game, I think, there. So what a contribution again by James Bergen.
CONAHY Shamrocks lead by 8 points. We've 11 minutes left to go in association with Jerry Comerford Drilling Limited, well drilling services for residential, commercial and agriculture clients. Check them out on jerrycomerforddrilling.ie. This man got the first score tonight in Croke Park for the Shamrocks. It's Donald Brennan. Now to go direct route downfield. Credit to this young goalkeeper from Russell Rovers, Ross Walsh. He's done quite well. That's to their full-back on that far side, Owen O'Sullivan, the number 3, down to Cusack Stansted. No panic from them, they just keep hurling away. That's James Kennefick, seems to move position on that far side. Ball drops inside, but CONAHY, always with a good line of defenders, for this time, goal side of the attack of Russell Rovers. And look who's back there.
He's gone back right half back.
That's Kieran Mooney, yeah, he was in full-back at that time, and he's done really well.
He's played most of his hurling.
Yeah, it is indeed, and he's won it, and here they come. Back downfield, John Milan, the number 11 for CONAHY Shamrocks, sends it downfield now, 2 against 2, first touch vital, brilliant first touch. James Bergen again, lovely stick work. Bergen breaks the marker once, breaks it twice. Bergen still, goal chance here. Oh, just didn't go to the hand of Healy, the new man that's introduced a few minutes ago. The move was fantastic, and Alan Healy will say, I think poor old Alan, he's only in there a few minutes. That's like one of the ones you think back and say, I thought I had it in the net before I got it, Mickey Welch.
Yeah, brilliant.
He was unfortunate, but brilliant.
But since they've abandoned their sweeper system, Russell Rovers, Bergen has just driven into this game, and he did brilliantly there. I'm not sure the pass was perfect for Healy. He just dropped it, and I don't think it's going to matter too much.
It's cold as well, Mikey.
It's gone very, very cold, Brendan, yeah, and you're lucky you're going now in a few minutes. But anyway...
who's on the leaderboard now for this man of the match?
Bergen has just taken it over completely.
Right, okay.
Absolutely fantastic.
Well, anything can
12
happen.
points, 8 from frees, 4 from play, and he's just turned it all around.
Well, you text 083. Yeah, he's brilliant. This is it. 083-306-9696. Kieran Mooney in possession as well and in control, and James Bergen is in contention, so is Tom Phelan, Simon Callan and Liam Cass. They're all in contention, but Michael has singled out James Bergen. Will he be the KCLR Marble City Fuels man of the match? Well, you text in now and you pick yours. If it matches Michael's, you have a chance of winning that voucher, or €25 voucher. But CONAHY now have one hand on the cup as the ball goes in and over the bar. Eddie Delaney from the middle of the park, both midfielders on the score sheet now for CONAHY Shamrocks. 52 minutes on the clock, 21 points to 12. It's theirs to lose, Michael.
Yeah, no, they're not going to lose this, Brendan. They've really done very well all day. Here's Hartnett now, but he's fighting alone. That's a bad wide.
Could be a 65, I think. Did it take a deflection? I thought it did, but it didn't.
Wide, yeah. No, he's on. He's in fairness to him. Once post went off, Brendan, that was really it. To be honest, they had no chance from there on in because they were fighting alone for up front. But I don't think they would have won anyway. CONAHY by far the better team and playing extremely well. They have no one in the class of Bergen anyway.
I think looking back at the game, Michael, there was no real goal chance, was there?
No, not really. No, except for the last one there, Alan Healy dropped.
Well, here we are. It is the IB Club All-Ireland weekend. It's the junior final live on KCLR 96 FM. Russell Rovers of Cork taking on CONAHY Shamrocks. CONAHY lifted the trophy in 2008. Russell coming forward as trying to get some. There's a ball kicked, but that's gone wide as well, so it's all going wrong for Russell now. 3 wides in the second half. CONAHY have 2 in the first half. CONAHY Shamrocks had 7 wides. Russell Rovers had 6 wides. We have 53 minutes just about on the clock now. 21 points to CONAHY Shamrocks of Kilkenny. 12 points to Russell Rovers of Cork. and a fine big ball comes out of the goal from Padraig Delaney. The captain of CONAHY Shamrocks today is James Bergen. He's a man that's in contention for the Marble City Fuels KCLR man of the match. As Russell Rovers try and defend this one, they'll try and get down that scoreboard. That's what they have to do, but they're not getting it easy. CONAHY are working their socks off. Meanwhile, John Paul Ivers, the centre back of Russell Rovers, sent it to his number 7, James Kennefic. Didn't get it away as quick as he would have liked, and it goes right down to that full back line, and it's tidied up by the full back Davy Healy. Was he pushed in the back? Some might say he was, some might say he wasn't. Goal chance here now, Russell Rovers, but CONAHY again with the 4 men I mentioned a few minutes ago, but we're coming back for the free.
Yeah,
there was a push in the back.
It was, yeah, they tried to work the goal. In fairness, brilliant defending by CONAHY, all chasing back. And, they got around them. It wouldn't have been a goal anyway, but they tried to work it, and it was just smothered out by the CONAHY defence. They're going to get a score probably anyway. No point in going for a goal because it's just too far out.
It certainly is too far out. Well, it's been a great...
You're Moody getting the yellow card
as
there.
Michael said earlier on, yeah, he's got a yellow. As Michael said, there was great battles in this competition. Ballinhassig Cork won it in 03, Galmoy in 2005, Father O'Neill's of Cork beat Erin's own Carlow 216 to 210. Danesfort won it in 07. CONAHY Shamrocks 08. They won this final by 19 points. The Mile Rovers of Tipperary 1-9, and Russell Rovers have knocked in another one over the bar, and Hartnett has got another one for them, but it's a consolation score at this stage. 6 minutes left, Michael. 21 points to 13, and CONAHY just about have the second hand on the trophy now.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Tyrone are heading to the dressing room as we speak there down below us, and CONAHY by far the better team, completely dominant in this game. And then the first touch lets down Russell Rovers yet again. CONAHY working really hard, but look at that, 3 fellas around. Yeah. The one, I know when you're winning it's easier, but that's great work by Delaney there, and they come out with the ball again. Yeah,
the work ethic is fantastic, and Liam Cass has been rock solid at left corner back, particularly in the second half. He didn't put a foot wrong, no mind, in the first half, but didn't get much to do. Well, anything he got to do, he did it quite well, and there's the difference, because Kevin O'Brien of Russell Rovers tried to clear that ball. He was blocked down, and in fairness to Kevin, he went back and won it. He gets an advantage. Referee has played it. Ball's gone all the way into the inside line, but he's bringing them back for a free from halfway, and it will be a chance for the Russell Rovers men to put themselves within 7 points of CONAHY, but there's only 5 minutes remaining. Get your last chance now to text your KCLR man of the match. Just, Michael, for the candidates that you have up there, with a chance just for the listeners.
The two cornerbacks,
Simon Callan and Liam
Cass. And then up the field they have Kieran Mooney, James Bergen, and although he's gone quiet in the last while, Tom Phelan.
He's had some game though, hasn't he?
He's had a great game, yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, it'll be one of those players. Text 083 306 9696 to win that voucher for Marble City Fuels. Is that gone over the bar? No, it's a hit and hope ball. It's gone to the left and wide. Meelan of Cork won it in 2011. As I said, St. Patrick's of Ballyragget won it in 2012. Then Thomastown in 2013. They defeated Fulham Gales of Lancashire 217 to 214. Kickham's of Cregan won it after a replay against Ballysaggart of Waterford back in 2014. Bennettsbridge won 2015. Glenmore 16. Are we going to Hawkeye? Mayfield 2017. Ardmore of Waterford 2018.
Point, that's it.
And Eamon Kennedy's Donegal won it here last year. 117, 113. Hawkeye has said Taw, and Russell Rovers will be delighted with that one. Well, Hawkeye is a great joke, Michael, but we don't have it in every GA ground in the country.
No, goalie got that point.
So the goalie got it. Ross Walsh. Well, we have 3 minutes remaining. We'll be asking Michael to pick his KCLR Marble City Fuels man of the match in a moment. Here's Tom Phelan. Tom Phelan still on the go. Tom Phelan! Oh, it hits the full back right in the chest. He'll know about that one in the morning. He'll have a bit of a bruise, but it's broken back out towards Bill Murphy of CONAHY. Lovely stylish player, looks back outfield, intelligent hurling, back out towards Eddie Delaney. Eddie scored one a few minutes ago. Has Eddie got another? No, but as we used to be told years ago, it's as good as a score at this stage, Michael.
You're dead right, Brendan.
9 minutes past 5 local time in Dublin. 56 minutes and 57 seconds gone in a 60-minute game in the AIB.
He's been absolutely brilliant, Kieran Mooney.
Yeah.
Right, he's gone back right half back, and he's playing equally as well as he's played full forward. And he's just had a massive, massive game.
Well, there we go. Finest hour came in 08, and CONAHY Shamrocks won the All-Ireland Junior here at Croke Park. They beat Mile Rovers that night, 19 points to 1-9. They're now looking at their second All-Ireland club title. 58 minutes just about on the clock. 2 remaining, and this is it. For them, they advanced here to this final, losing out to Kilkenny County final to O'Loughlin Gales, who are a senior club, of course, and could not take into this competition. CONAHY took their chance. defeated Fingallians of Dublin, Clongish Gales of Longford, Ballyragged Railton Amara of Wexford to win the second Leinster Junior title. And Nicky Brennan's brother Kieran, of course, always famous figure in CONAHY Shamrocks history, Irish Army Major General, in the club's only ever All-Ireland, taking the number 11 slot in the 1984 Centenary All-Star team. Fine hurler indeed. And of course Nicky went on to become president of the GAA from CONAHY, so they've got a proud history in that part of the world, as the nice cold crisp evening here in Croke Park as we come into the final minute and a half. CONAHY Shamrocks 21 points, Russell Rovers 14. Michael, we gave the listeners a great chance to text in their man of the matches. Who is your KCLR Marble City Fuels man of the match in the IB Junior All-Ireland final?
Yeah, I'm torn between Bergen and Mooney.
Do you want another 30 seconds? Do you want to phone a friend?
I think we should have a three-way conversation here. I'm actually torn between the two of them, but I'm going to give it to Bergen because, look at, he's got 4 points from play in the second half. He's nailed every single free that he's got bar one. So James Bergen is my man of the match.
James Bergen is the KCLR Marble City Fuels man of the match. We will have a winner for you in a few moments' time. We might get to announce it before we get into Tullerone. There will be man of the match competition in the second game this evening. Oisin Langan on commentary, Tullerone versus Father O'Neill's of Cork, all coming up here at 6 o'clock on KCLR 96 FM. The St Mullins lads are heading to Waterford for their dinner dance. CONAHY are going to be heading up the steps of Croke Park to lift the Junior Club All-Ireland. Ballyhale Shamrocks are here tomorrow, Sunday. A double weekend, Saturday and Sunday, club hurling finals against the Tipperary champions, Borrisalee, the Munster champions, and that will be a belter as well. But Tullerone and Father O'Neill's is at 6 o'clock, 45 minutes time. But in the meantime, with just a couple of seconds remaining on the clock, CONAHY Shamrocks of Kilkenny lead by 21 points to 14. Is that about to change? No. The ball's tidied up by CONAHY's Brian Healy, who's been strong in that centre-back position. And let's give credit to Russell Rovers. We're never going to give up, but Michael, their game till the end.
I know you can't take it away from them. They've absolutely battled their hearts out, Brendan. They've just been second best on the day, and CONAHY have been the better team, and they're going to deserve this victory.
Tom Rice is coming in now onto the CONAHY team. Tom is coming in wearing number 18, and he's coming on for number 12, which is Owen Cal, and Owen scored earlier on in the game as well. So he got a point earlier on. He also was on yellow, but that doesn't matter at this stage. Here's Russell Rovers. Is there a sting in the tail to give them a consolation score? Brilliant defending again from CONAHY. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inside the 20-metre line. Back in comes the ball. They're going for goals. Where's it gone? Ground strike. Still not in there. Ooh, it's going to be a free out. And Simon Callanan was the last line of defence, along with Pádraig Delaney, or Padraig I should say. 3 minutes of additional time, 21 points to 14, 7 between them. I asked you at half time, was 4 a fair reflection? I think 7 is a fair reflection.
I think so too, yeah, Brendan. I think that, they've been exceptionally good. CONAHY, they'll be delighted to come up here and perform so well. And as I said, their forwards have been on fire, led by Bergen. You could have given man of the match to many people.
Okay, Michael, who won the €25 voucher for Marble City Fuels?
Therese White from Innisteague.
There we go, the winners in Innisteague. It'll be nice and warm down there. Therese Collin, see Colin and the lads during the week. The station will be in touch with you. A €25 voucher, so well done to our winner there, and thanks to Martin back at base. Therese White, Innisteague, County Kilkenny. The subs are coming in now. Tom Rice is in. Now Tom Nolan is coming on to the CONAHY team, and it's now 22 points to 14. I didn't give the score that time, Michael, but it is another one.
Donald Brennan, he got the first one.
And could be getting the last one
as well. And he's had a tremendous game in the middle of the field.
Well,
you could have picked so many players, Brendan. The two midfielders, as I said, the two cornerbacks, Mooney, Bergen, they've all been outstanding, and of course Tom Phelan.
I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Oisin Langan and Michael Walsh for the second game here this evening. And we look forward to that full commentary in the Intermediate Club All-Ireland final here in Croke Park. And a big thank you to Paul Dial, our producer this afternoon, for Saturday scoreline and these games from Croke Park. And of course, Eddie Hughes.
Another sub there.
Yeah, and there's another foul on the far side. Yeah, I get 19, Tom Nolan, I said,
Yeah, good man.
Tom Nolan. Michael, as I said to you during the week, it was important that a Kilkenny team could come up here for the KCLR point. Is it red?
Card, yeah.
From a KCLR point of view and a Kilkenny point of view, you get one up and Tullerone are out and say, well, Kilkenny have led here. It gives you a bit of a lift.
It does indeed. That's what I just said earlier. Yeah, I know. And it was a great performance by CONAHY. Good save by the keeper there. I think it's
Kieran Mooney.
Yeah, it is. He's got sent off.
Yeah. That was really knockers. His game is over anyway.
I don't think it matters too much.
Not a chance.
He's had an absolutely brilliant game.
I wouldn't send off a chap with a minute and a half to go or a half minute to go. But anyway, half this the rule, isn't it?
There's someone taking boxes up here.
Yeah, well, that's in fairness to referees. Yes, they have to do what the rules state. That's it. Here come Kevin Tatton and Russell Rovers. It had a few fine individual performances today. Fell off 1 or 2 frees in the opening half, which didn't help their cause. But I'm very impressed with this CONAHY defence. Again, the hard-working Liam Cass just says, here's one for the parish. Sends it all the way down towards the KCLR Marble City Fuels man of the match, James Bergen. He's the captain. He will lift the trophy here in Croke Park in a few minutes' time. And now the ball's in the hands of John Milan. Bit of a ground strike from John. Down into the right corner. Left corner forward position. Kevin O'Brien, the corner back for Russell, sends a ball back towards his goalkeeper. We're gone over the 3 minutes. It will be a consolation score if Russell Rovers can work this ball down the field, but they can't, and the first blood goes to the Kilkenny club, CONAHY Shamrocks. What a remarkable story. They won the Club All-Ireland here in 2008 at junior. They were defeated by 2 points in the Kilkenny county final. They represented the county with aplomb, coming right through Leinster in the victories that I said that they had in this competition. They defeated Fingallians of Dublin, Clongish Gales of Longford, Ballygarrett Real Namar of Wexford down in Enniscorthy to win their second Leinster junior title, and here to march on to Croke Park and defeat Russell Rovers, a game sporting outfit from East Cork, which have been fantastic in hurling right throughout the year. The Rosamund Kine blasts out across Croke Park. It's one up for the Kilkenny clubs, Michael, and CONAHY deserved that victory.
Yeah, they did. From the very first minute of this game when Donald Brennan put them ahead, they gave an outstanding display right throughout. At various times Russell Rovers threatened to come back, but they never got really within 4 points of CONAHY, and they thoroughly deserved this victory. It was a great performance on what a day. They produced probably maybe their best performance this year because they were playing a quality team. But from goalkeeper right down to the corner forward, excellent all night.
They certainly were. 22 points to 15 it finished, so 7 points in the end. As I said, fair reflection.
Yeah, I think that's a very fair reflection, Brendan. They just, they had that edge the whole time, and they had the class players in Mooney and Berrigan up front. Both of them got 4 points from play. And look at Nicky Brennan is delighted down here for us. But they've got he got also 8 points from frees, James Berrigan, and he's a class act.
He certainly is, and James got the KCLR Marble City Fuels man of the match. Michael, a complete performance. I know man of the match is a novelty kind of a thing, and it's to highlight the competition, and AIB are behind it for television purposes. KCLR are as well.
Yeah.
But looking at that CONAHY performance, it was a complete performance.
It was a complete performance, and as I said to you, some of the displays were absolutely outstanding, Brendan. Absolutely outstanding. And great credit is due to them because they hurled so very well tonight.
They certainly did. And Russell Rovers come down, and they know they were beaten by a better team, Michael. They know what they have to do, go back and do well in Cork for 2020. But to be fair to them, they've come on a magnificent journey. Their people will enjoy it. Okay, it's great to win in All-Ireland, but the occasion is important as well. There's been a great build-up, and they've had a great journey through Cork and through Munster in 2019 as well.
Yeah, look at it. It's not easy to come up here, Brendan, and be beaten, but they'll be the first to recognise that they were beaten by an absolutely superbly well-drilled CONAHY team, and great credit is due to the players and their management team because they had them in great order here today. Lost the county final to Kenny, they regrouped, and now they're All-Ireland champions. Well,
it finished 22 points to 15 at half-time. It was 11 points to 7. 4 in it at half-time, 7 in it at the end. Russell Rovers did lose Josh Boasang, their free taker, and Talisman at full forward. He was causing a few problems with Brian Hartnett, but James Berrigan knocking over all those terrific scores. What did he finish with in total, did you say, Michael?
I think it was 12 points, Brendan.
12. He had 5 frees in the first half, and the point play was 6.
Yeah.
And he 3 from play, and 3, 12 altogether.
Yeah,
so
that's fantastic.
3, so James Berrigan outstanding, and Tom Phelan was on the scores. He'd worked his socks off. Kieran Mooney with 4.